Tonight on the Thunder Broadcasting Network, the Thunder of St. James Academy take on the Stags of Bishop Miege in their second home game of the season. This is a competitive rivalry matchup and very important in the EKL standings. Stay right here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
We welcome you into St. James Academy tonight, and it's Friday in January, so you know what that means, basketball, and better yet tonight, we have rivalry basketball.
Absolutely. We have a big-time EKL matchup tonight, Zach. Jalen McClinton, Mary Grant on the Stags. Mary Grant, Murray State commit, averaging 20 points per game. Jalen McClinton, unstoppable this whole season, averaging a double-double, and they have chemistry on the court tonight because they play on the same club team, and we need a big-time game from Ireland Sullivan and L. Robinson in the paint. They need to finish those easy buckets to have an upset tonight.
Absolutely, Mary Claire. Huge rivalry matchup on tap right here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. Good evening, Thunder fans. We welcome you into St. James Academy, where the Thunder play host to the Bishop Miege Stags here tonight in their second home game of the week. And this one is certainly not like the rest.
This Bishop Miege program is loaded with talent across the floor, and it all starts with senior Jayla McClinton, the transfer from Greytown South, now in her second year with the Stags. McClinton is an absolute force on both ends of the floor. She controls the paint and consistently draws attention inside, which creates open looks for her teammates. Averaging a double-double this season, no opponent has been able to keep her off the glass. But she's not the only weapon. Don't overlook point guard Mary Grant. The Murray State commit is coming off a tough shooting night in the loss to Aquinas, finishing just 17% from the field, but Grant is more than capable of scoring the basketball. She surpassed 1,000 career points last season as a junior and has proven she can take over a game. For the Thunder, paint defense will be critical, and if they don't establish themselves early, the Stags have the ability to pull away quickly.
Like you said, Mary Claire, this Miege team is led by the two-headed monster of Mary Grant and Jayla McClinton. These two combined for over 40 points per game for the Stags this year, and the Thunder are going to have to come out with the same defensive intensity we saw on Wednesday to take Grant and McClinton out of the game.
The Thunder have opened the new year with 2 straight wins, and the engine behind that success has been their defensive intensity. Every possession you can hear the communication, because if you're not talking, you're not playing defense. St. James knows this Bishop Miege team very well. These players have worked out together and played against one another in AAU ball. For the Thunder, getting Robinson more involved will be key. Normally, you would like for Robinson to establish herself early in the paint, but that's a tough ask tonight against McClinton. L. Robinson may need to lean more into her mid-range game and use her three-point shooting ability. For the Thunder, can force the Stags to work harder than they want to on the offensive end. It could come down to the final minutes like it did a season ago when the Thunder had a 1-point victory.
Should be a good one we have on tap for you guys. St. James and Bishop Miege up next on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. Tonight's pregame presentation is brought to you by Smoothie King. Enjoy a smoothie with a purpose. As we meet tonight's players, Mary Claire, what are your keys for the Thunder to come out with their second straight win to start the new year?
Zach, we've talked about this all season long. When it comes to girls basketball, there are two things that make the biggest difference once you get into the fourth quarter: finishing layups and knocking down free throws. Unfortunately, the Thunder haven't been as consistent in those areas as they'd like to be, and in a game like this, those missed opportunities could add up quickly. This matchup is ultimately going to come down to defense. Yes, we saw St. James be strong defensively on Wednesday night, but the Stags present an entirely different challenge. Their pace, physicality, and ability to turn defense into offense is another level. Everyone talks about offensive runs, but for the Thunder, it needs to be about defensive runs. When they do that, everything else falls into place. From there, it's simple. Finish the easy ones at the rim, because in a big EKL matchup like this, those points are a must.
Now, as we get set for tip-off here, I want to remind you tonight's tip-off is presented by Performance Rehab, which is dedicated to patients' health goals and success. Have Ireland and McClinton to start. St. James takes the ball to start the game. Sullivan driving, gets the lay to go on McClinton. 2-0 Thunder.
Absolutely love to see that first possession. Ireland Sullivan getting downhill, and she was on McClinton just too easy. Jayla McClinton got to have her hands up, and she didn't. That's why Ireland Sullivan finished that easy one at the rim.
There you see number 5, dynamic point guard Mary Grant draws the foul.
Yeah, Mary Grant, she has a ball right now. 20 points per game, Zach. Murray State commit. They're getting a great one next year. Surpassed 1,000 career points just in her junior year. So she can score the basketball efficiently.
Here are the Stags. Grant in the paint. Jumper rattles out. McClinton putback miss, a rare miss there.
Absolutely great defense there from Ireland Sullivan. Jayla McClinton, she's not going to shoot any three-pointers. Only shot one three-pointer all season long, and she hasn't made one.
Elle Robinson with the tough pull-up jumper there. 4-0 Thunder.
Elle Robinson just using the self-checkout line for a bucket right there. Easy two. Once again, the Stags defensively are not active. They're not getting a hand up in the Thunder face, and these are just easy finishes, and I'm loving right now for the Thunder. They're finishing those easy ones, Zach.
Great start to the game for St. James. Miege looking to make something happen on the offensive end. Grant struggling to get a good look in the paint. Finds it and puts in 2.
Good defense there from the Thunder. Just a better finish there from Mary Grant.
Albright over to Ruger.
And the Stags playing zone defense here, forcing the Thunder to shoot three-pointers. They haven't been shooting it well behind the arc this season, only shooting it from 23%, as they've attempted 127 of them.
Robinson, full court pass to no one. Be Miege ball.
Unfortunate there for the Thunder offense. Just a little bit miscommunication there from St. James. Come back down on the court.
LeBay with the ball, top of the key. Gets it over to McClinton. Poked away by Sachs, regains control.
Good defense here from the Thunder. Shot clock under 10.
Grant with a floater, blocked by Sullivan, and a late foul is called. Grant will be sent to the line for 2.
Unfortunate foul call there from Ireland Sullivan. Thought she got clean on the ball, but didn't. Mary Grant goes to the free throw line where she's shooting 80%.
Tonight's first quarter is presented by Trifecta Contracting, a single-source commercial glass contractor in the KC metro area.
And I got to say, Zach, the Bishop Miege Stags lost 4 seniors last year, including 4-year starter Kirsten Verhulst. And I got to say, it is so weird to not see a Verhulst right now playing for Bishop Miege.
Sachs can't handle the pass, and another turnover early on the Thunder.
Thunder really need to take care of the basketball right now, especially early, because that can get out of hand. And watch out for Finley LeMay, number 1, only averaging 8 points per game, but she does a great job on the offensive side of the floor, spreading out the offense so her teammates can get open shots.
Thunder defense forces a miscue out of bounds, and Sachs will bring it up the court for the Thunder.
Last year in this matchup, the Thunder got the better of Miege with a 1-point win, 48-47, led by Reagan Becker's 20 points. Unfortunately, not at St. James anymore, but the Thunder got plenty of playmakers on the floor. They can make that happen again.
Double dribble called on Mary Grant after a missed 3 by Ruger.
Emmy Albright forcing that turnover there from the Stags. Great job by her, just staying active with active hands and not fouling.
Both offenses, after starting relatively hot, seem to be sputtering a bit as we near the halfway point of this first quarter. Cross-court pass to Albright for 3. Knocks it down.
Albright, money from beyond the arc, shooting only 14%. That's her 3rd made 3 on the year. And Emmy Albright can do that. She does her job on both sides of the floor. You just saw that, forced that turnover, then just got that triple.
Grant gets it over to Calderon. Back to LeMay. Baseline drive, nothing there. Vietti checks in for Ruger.
Tegan Vietti, a very physical player on the defensive side of the ball, which also opens up a lot of things for the Thunder in transition.
Grant drives to the basket. Can't get the shot to fall. Foul will be called in transition.
Good physicality there from Vietti. Trying to go the other way. Oh, Robinson will inbound. I'd like to see Elle Robinson or Ireland Sullivan try to get a post up here. Looks like Robinson was trying to go for the ISO there, but she won't.
Albright deflected out of bounds by McClinton.
You got to watch out for Jayla McClinton on the defensive side of things, Zach. 9 blocks on the season, and they're just not little silly blocks. I mean, they're hard, swat the ball away blocks, not in her house.
The second chance points we saw against Seaman on Wednesday will be so much harder to come by tonight with McClinton shutting down everything in the paint. But just outside the paint, Robinson finds her sweet spot, extends the lead to 5.
Absolutely. Robinson just going to work on LeMay. Robinson averaging 11 points per game for the Thunder this season and 8 rebounds, most of those being on the offensive side of the things, which is absolutely huge, like those second chance points you were talking about, Zach.
Out of bounds, Thunder ball. McClinton can't seem to find her stride here early.
Yeah, Jayla McClinton 0 of 4 from the field already tonight. Thunder just locking her down, getting that great help side defense from Stella Sachs. Stella Sachs obviously doesn't have that much of a height, but she still does, and that causes just a little bit of trouble for McClinton in her shot.
McClinton on the other end blocks the shot from Sullivan. Gets it to Grant, looking to drive. Too strong off the glass. Vietti in transition. Finishes with the left. Coach Allen wants a timeout for the Stags. 11-4 Thunder.
What a start here for the Thunder, leading 11-4 over the Stags of Bishop Miege, and that's all because the defense turns to offense, and they're getting points on the board. Key to this game was finishing their layups. Have only missed 1 layup this whole night.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
We welcome you back out of the timeout. Miege will have the ball, trailing early by 7. McClinton struggling to make things happen. Grant, the only one, scored for the Stags offensively.
Absolutely. Thunder just need to keep locking down on defense. The Stags team are coming off a loss, 62-42 over Aquinas. Jalen McClinton dropped 20 points. And like we were saying earlier, Grant only 11, but shot 17% from the field. Most of those points coming from the free throw line.
Robinson now in transition. Fine Sachs. Vietti drives. It's stripped away and will remain with the Thunder.
Tegan Vietti trying to get downhill. Good recovery there from that Stags defender.
Sullivan in the corner trying to get past McClinton. Draws the foul.
I love how the Thunder are getting downhill in this game. I mean, absolutely huge because you're forcing those fouls from their big-time players like McClinton and LeMay in the paint. And if you can get McClinton in foul trouble, especially early, that would be absolutely a game changer for this Thunder team. Thunder are coming off a 21-point win over Topeka Seaman on Wednesday night. Saw amazing defense, Zach, from them.
Yeah, that game was definitely a tale of two halves. The defensive intensity was turned on as soon as the third quarter started, and the Thunder never really looked back.
Absolutely. St. James looked like a whole different team in the second half. Ireland Sullivan exits. Caroline Rieger comes back in. Got to watch out for Caroline Rieger at all times. At all times, averaging 6 points per game this season.
Grant with it at the top of the key. Miege puts up a 3, rattles out. Sachs on the move. Robinson too strong on the 3.
Yeah, Robinson only shooting 14% from 3. Only 2 3-point field goals this season, and both of those came from the Aquinas game, with 2 huge threes in that game, Zach.
And there it is. Jayla McClinton with the and one. Can just see how dominant she is in the paint.
Absolutely. She just muscles it up and in over two people. Robinson and Rieger, just too easy for her. I mean, she obviously has the height advantage with broad shoulders in the paint. Nothing really the Thunder could do about that one.
Completes the three-point play. Cuts the lead to 6 with a minute left in this opening quarter.
And Jayla McClinton, a great free throw shooter, shooting 74% from the line, and that's big, especially for that 5-position player. Thunder need to play clean here, especially with the time dwindling down in the first quarter.
Knocked out of bounds by LeMay.
Good hands there from LeMay, just a little bit quicker, faster than Sachs on that one. Sullivan comes in, looks like for Vietti. The Stags are playing great defense right now, Zach. I mean, they're playing that zone, which is forcing them to shoot threes for the Thunder. They're not making them, but every once in a while, you see Robinson and Ireland Sullivan getting in the paint, and that's where most of their points have come from tonight.
Yeah, the Stags have been playing great defense, but the Thunder just better offense. Ireland Sullivan knocks down the three-pointer after just checking into the game.
Great shot there from Ireland Sullivan, her third made on the season.
Grant, a three of her own, answers.
Of course, Mary Grant answers. The Murray State commit. She's going to make that all day. Thunder need to have two hands in her face at all times.
Ruger can't get the shot up.
Got to be aware of the clock there, Zach. That happened on Wednesday night as well. I mean, we could have easily gotten a point there. Unfortunate. Thunder up by 6.
And that's the end of the first quarter. You're watching St. James Academy basketball on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We'll be back after this from our sponsors. We welcome you back here to the Thunderdome for the second quarter, where our score is 16-10 in favor of your St. James Academy Thunder. Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Kansas Sports Central. From final scores to rankings, highlights, and more, Kansas Sports Central is your home for high school sports across Kansas. Stay connected by following KSS Central on Instagram, X, and TikTok for all the action. Local businesses advertise with Kansas Sports Central and reach thousands of fans across the state. Nice backdoor cut, blocked away by Sullivan.
Absolutely. Great recovery there from Ireland Sullivan.
Great defensive possession there for the Thunder. Robinson driving, looking to extend the lead. Gets it to Sullivan. Loses it out of bounds.
Good feed inside there from Robinson to get to her teammate Sullivan, trying to get her involved just a little bit more in the paint with McClinton guarding her. Ireland Sullivan, very familiar with Jayla McClinton's game, played with her for a while. Played against her for a while.
Robinson gets the inbound into Albright. Drives on that baseline. Robinson looking to reset. Shot clock at 5. Vietti finds Albright. Out to Sullivan. Bang! Another three from Ireland Sullivan.
Absolutely, you bet. Ireland Sullivan with that key triple. The reason why that happened, she had so much ball and body movement right there. She's going to knock down that triple all day.
And the Stags not trying to let the Thunder shoot, but they'll let Sullivan shoot, and she's
Absolutely.
making them pay. So another shot is missed by the Stags. Sachs in transition all the way to the rim and finishes.
Great finish there from Stella Sachs. So fast in transition. So happy that she made that bucket. The game against Topeka's team on Wednesday, she wasn't finishing at the rim. But you know what? Tonight she is, and she's showing the player that she truly is.
Can imagine the confidence boost watching your first shot go through the rim.
Absolutely, and that play right there all started with Emmy Albright with a little B cut to pass it around the helm to Ireland Sullivan. Ireland Sullivan knocks down. Ireland Sullivan entered this game, Zach, with 2 3-pointers, already has 2 on the night.
Another great defensive stand by the Thunder. Transition, Sullivan for 2. Knocks it down from the elbow. 8 early points from Sullivan, and timeout by the Stags.
Timeout, I think timeout there from the Thunder for some reason. I think Coach Nell called that. But Ireland Sullivan on fire right now. 2 3-point field goals, 2 2-point field goals. She's having herself a night. Only in the second quarter. Thunder up 13 right now.
Incredible start from the Thunder, picking up right where they left off on Wednesday. Relentless defensive effort, limiting McClinton to just 3 points thus far in the first half.
Absolutely huge. Jayla McClinton entering this game with 22 points per game and 11 rebounds. Thunder doing a great job on that help side. Mike Allen's going to have to find the Stags a way to get back into this game. Begins his third year after 10 years at Olathe South. The Stags had won their last 4 titles with 4 different coaches. So Mike Allen has the ability to bring his team back in this one.
Such a prestigious program.
Absolutely. 25 state championships. Absolutely insane.
McClinton, second chance, gets it to go.
That's what a big-time player does right there, Zach. I mean, Jayla McClinton, the Southern Illinois University Edwardsville commit. Did you see that? She kept the ball up beyond her shoulder blades the whole time, so no one can knock it out of her hands. If she would have brought that ball down, she would not have made that shot.
And St. James can't complete the pass full court. The Stags ball. Grant bringing it up.
And if I'm Bishop Miege right now, I'd feed the ball to McClinton inside because the Stags want to get Ireland Sullivan in foul trouble or get Mary Grant for a three-point shot because she's dangerous from there.
Ball knocked away. Another turnover on the Stags. Sachs takes it coast to coast for the layup.
Just too easy. Stella Sachs hit the little Euro step, went around 2 people, and got that easy deuce. Got to have more defense if I'm Bishop Miege right there. Just way too easy.
This is what the freshman brings to the floor every night.
Absolutely. I played club ball with her, and she's a great, unselfish player out there, Zach. She gets her teammates involved, and when she gets the basketball, she can score.
Robinson short on the 3. Stolen away. Sachs again. Gets the foul call and will go to the line for 2. Thunder up by 11.
Absolutely. Stella Sachs already having herself a night. Tried to finish through contact there. She wanted that one to fall, but just can't. Shoots 74% from the free throw line this season. As you see that layup going up. Just too easy for Stella Sachs. Hit that little Euro step. It was good night.
As she knocks down the first, tonight's coverage of SJA basketball on the Thunder Broadcasting Network is made possible by many donors to our media arts programs and the hardworking students on the Thunder Broadcasting team. TBN is a student-organized and run broadcasting network dedicated to furthering the mission of St. James Academy and the Greater Catholic Church. Sachs misses the second. Offensive rebound by Robinson. Lays it in with that left hand.
That is absolutely key right there. Bishop Miege doesn't box out L. Robinson. Okay. L. Robinson says, okay, I'm going to go finish.
It was Mally Ersick just checked into the game, tipped it over to Robinson. Maybe credit her with an assist on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Albright will check back into the game. And so will Calderon for Miege. Grant from the corner. Money. Knocks down her 2 threes to start this first half.
I mean, the Thunder got to find a way. Yes, that's her second made of the game, but there was no hand in the face once again for Mary Grant. She's going to Murray State next year, Zach. She's going to make that.
Backdoor cut, swatted away by McClinton. Standing at 6'2". Albright, obviously no match right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Albright trying to go for that baseline drive. McClinton says, no way. 10th block of the season for her.
Sachs takes the inbound, sizing up Grant. Robinson, fadeaway jumper, brims out.
That was a good shot there from Robinson, just didn't go through.
Yeah, the Thunder getting pretty good looks to start this game on the offensive end, despite Miege defense. LeMay three-point attempt, nowhere close.
Thunder up 11 right now, 3:30 to go before halftime. We need one final push here. Good defense, because defense starts it all, because that leads to offense. Thunder need to take care of the basketball.
Mally Ersick trying to get it into the block, stolen away. Now here's Grant in a 1v2. Gets the layup over Albright.
Mary Grant finished that one, being double teamed there from Ersick and Albright, but still finishes.
Stripes here having a discussion.
Mary Grant dropped 27 points earlier in the year, with Jayla McClinton also dropped 27 in the same game against California High School. So we know both of those players will score the basketball as McClinton exits.
Here is L. Robinson. Ersick to Sachs. Ersick looking to drive.
Thunder need to find the weak spot in this zone here, which is the opposite block.
Excellent pressure applied by the Stags, but just a little bit too much. Gets the foul called.
Absolutely. Shot clock reset, so we'll still be at the full 35 seconds, which is good because the Thunder still had 10 seconds, but reset, so doesn't matter.
Robinson gets the inbound into Sachs. Calls for the screen.
Thunder got to move more on offense here. Just a little too much standing around. We need cutters.
There it is, right on cue. And Sullivan fouled, be sent to the line.
Great cut there from Ireland Sullivan. Gets herself to the free throw line. Ireland Sullivan shooting 67% from the charity stripe this season. The Stags trying to cut their lead before going into halftime, as Jayla McClinton waits to come back into this game. Like we said earlier, Jayla McClinton committed to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. She's going to study sports psychology and obviously play basketball as well. And Zach, McClinton is very athletic. She was the 4A state champion in shot put last year. So she is all around athletic on the floor.
And Sullivan splits the free throws. No one back to get the ball inbounded for Miege. McClinton runs back. Thunder by 9 here. 2 minutes and change left in this first half.
Thunder need to play clean defense right here. A lot of communication going on with the Stags, making a lot of screens. A great steal there from Stella Sachs.
Dishes it to Vietti. Can't finish, but will be sent to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, I mean, Bishop Miege really just bailing out right now. St. James fouling them like every time they go downhill, and the Thunder are missing them. They could be going the other way right now, but Bishop Miege just fouling way too much and giving St. James opportunities, which I like as a Thunder fan.
And these free throws are presented by Leavenworth Oral Surgery, a proud supporter of the SJA Crimson Club. McClinton with the board.
We've seen a lot of that, Zach. I mean, splitting their free throws like every time they're at the line. Those could come up big if this game starts to get close in the fourth.
No surprise, though, to see McClinton bringing down the rebound.
Absolutely.
Averaging a double-double on the season.
Great pressure there from Sachs.
McClinton trying to get into the paint. Dishes it out. Can't connect on the three. Be St. James ball, up 11.
Like to get on this next offensive possession, some touches in the paint to Ireland Sullivan. She's been on fire here tonight, going to work on Jayla McClinton. Maybe try to force a foul on McClinton as well.
Thunder looking to keep the offense rolling here. Sullivan finds Robinson for the easy 2. No one home for Miege.
Absolutely. The help defense was just not there from the Stags, and Robinson just makes them pay in the paint.
On the other end, great find by Mary Grant to McClinton for the easy 2.
Absolutely. That was just a strong finish there from McClinton in the paint. Nothing the Thunder can do about it, even though she had 3 girls on her.
Sullivan draws in the defense, creates the three-point opportunity for Vietti. Foul will be called, trying to get to the rebound. Sullivan's second first half. Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, absolutely. She's been really good tonight for this Thunder team. Probably the best I've seen her play all season on both ends of the floor. Very productive on the offensive side tonight. Having a strong and hard matchup with Jayla McClinton. Because Jayla McClinton is a very strong girl in the paint, and she's going to make you pay and work hard on each and every possession. You get no possessions off when you're playing against her.
She is, finds the screen, gets the layup, nice touch off the glass. And just as if we thought she was going to be having a slow night tonight, up well over double digits now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a find there from Mary Grant as well. Had to get that over 3 St. James Academy players in the paint, and McClinton still catches that ball above her head and still finishes through the contact. Absolutely amazing right there from Jayla McClinton. And you don't see that just any time, man.
Yeah, and Miege clawing away at this St. James lead, trailing by only 8 now, with 33 seconds remaining in this first half.
Absolutely. I think that kind of has to do with the shot selection the Thunder are taking right now. Really need to get downhill and get to the free throw line.
Albright from the corner is good. Her second of the game, I believe.
Yeah, second of the game. Emmy Albright, you cannot leave her open, at least in this game. She is going to make you pay each and every time and knock down those open looks.
Mary Grant looking for 3. Got hit a bit, no call. Rebound Robinson.
And once again, not aware of the clock, Zach. That has happened 2 times tonight at the end of each quarter. We could have easily gotten 4 points off that. Unfortunate there for the Thunder, but they'll come right back out at halftime and do their thing.
And that's the end of the first half. The Thunder lead the Stags by 11. We will be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Attention St. James Academy alumni. We know you've moved on to bigger and better things, but don't ghost us. The halls are still buzzing with spirit, laughter, and maybe a few rushing footsteps between classes. And we want you to stay part of it. Update your contact info so you don't miss any of the fun. It only takes a minute, and it means you'll never miss an excuse to come back, catch up with your friends, and show your school spirit. Scan the QR code and update your information today. We can't wait to see you around. Go ahead, scan the QR code, alumni.
Of TBN Pulse. You are watching St. James Academy basketball on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
From Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse. Hi Thunders, my name is Lily Lemon and I'm coming to you from the venerable Fulton J. Sheen Video Production Studio here at St. James Academy. And this is Season 2, Episode 6 of TBN Pulse. In this episode, we're bringing you fresh content from our video production classes who have once again proven that deadlines really do spark miracles. In this episode, we see many ideas come to life through our video production class. Isabel Sinelli takes a look at our new football stadium. Mia Emlai has a piece about everyone's favorite teacher, Miss Garza, in our new program called School of Prayer. And finally, Abigail Kimberling shows us girls basketball. This is TBN Pulse.
I've been waiting for this for 14 years, just to have a home game so the whole community knew what it felt like to have a home football game. And it's just that we have great athletics and performing arts at St. James Academy, but there's nothing like a Friday night to bring a whole community together. You know, we had 5,000 people there on the first game that we hosted. It was electric, you know, the flyover, all of that, national anthem, all of it was great. And so just for the school and the alumni to have the experience of of a home game was pretty special. Every Friday we have Coach Walters come and do chapel talks. Right in there. So we go have dinner, and then we have chapel talks, and so it's just that's kind of where it started. It all starts with faith, and keep the main thing the main thing. And then it's tough to have a good, strong faith and need brothers to help you out with that community. They've done a really good job of leading the younger groups this year, which has been great. And so really like the way this team has grown in the last 4 years. I learned this from a long time ago from Coach Byers and my dad too. We're going to coach you hard and we're going to praise you hard. So we're going to coach you hard, we're going to love you hard too, the same thing. So the guys know that we're there for them whenever they need it, but we're also going to coach you up to be good, strong Christian men.
Thanks, Isabel. And now a look at our SJA's newest way to change your prayer life.
My name is Natalie Garza, and I'm a theology teacher for seniors at St. James Academy. School of Prayer is an initiative that came about from Pope John Paul II's encyclical on the new millennium. So in this encyclical, he says that our Christian communities must become genuine schools of prayer, where we not only learn how to ask God for things, but learn so many different methods of prayer until the heart truly falls in love. So School of Prayer is a place that exists to help students fall in love with Jesus Christ through a systematic instruction in different methods of prayer. So simply put, School of Prayer is a place where kids can come and learn different methods of prayer and actually practice them so that they can come to know Jesus Christ in a more profound way in their life and fall in love with Him. So the whole idea of making it a School of Prayer for seniors was really a decision of prudence. In reflecting upon so many people's experience, particularly on senior retreat, I think it's a time where a lot of students are making that decision. Do I want to be in for Jesus or am I out? And a lot of students have real questions of, I encountered Jesus, I want to know Him, but I have no idea what to do now that retreat is over. So it was given particularly to seniors as a way to continue what God has started in them in senior retreat and have an active weekly response by growing in different methods of prayer. I think my biggest takeaway whenever it comes to School of Prayer is that young people actually desire to know God. And watching people show up week after week is proof to me that there's nothing I have to do. As a theology teacher, I'm not the true teacher. It's actually the Holy Spirit. And students are hungry to grow in relationship with Jesus. They just need help with some tools so that they can continue to grow their relationship. So I've been impacted by the hunger for holiness that our students have, and I've been really humbled by it. It's increased a hunger within myself.
Great piece, Mia. And now let's hear from one of our sponsors in the student-produced commercial break. You are watching TBN Pulse.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
Welcome back. And now Abigail Kimberling showing us a look at girls basketball.
We interviewed Ireland Sullivan on the girls basketball season.
Okay, so a season recap of last year. We won both of our tournaments that we were in, the Newton and Tonganoxie. We started out the year a little slow, but we ended up picking it up a lot towards the middle and towards the end. We won sub-state against DeSoto in the last couple seconds. It was a great game. And then we made it to state, lost in the first round to Andover by 6 points. It was a really tough loss, but I mean, as a team, I think we learned a lot, and I think that we grew from it last year. Being a freshman on varsity was definitely tough. Like, there's all sorts of emotions. Like, you don't really know what you're getting into at sometimes. Like, you're just kind of thrown into it at first, but I mean, I think I learned a lot. It was a great leadership experience. And I was just very blessed to have a good coaching staff and girls surrounding me that just like really supported me. Even like when I did good, when I did bad, didn't really matter, and I think it was a great experience last year. So for this year, I think we are going to be better than last year. We played with each other over the summer, during summer league, during our camps and whatnot, and I think we had great team chemistry. I think Snell and Moore and Green, which are our coaches and our coaching staff this year, has grown a lot from last year, and I think we learned a lot about our personnel as well from last year. So yeah.
Thanks to the video producers who created this segment to further the mission of St. James Academy. I'm Lily Lemon, and thank you for watching TBN Pulse. God bless, and go Thunder!
We welcome you back for the start of the second half here at the Thunderdome. Let's take a look at some of the best plays here from the first half.
Just a great B cut there from Albright and a great pass there from Vietti. Albright switches it to Sullivan. Sullivan just knocks it down for a second triple on the night. Robinson just so athletic, can take care of a game, and then look at that. Sullivan knocks down that J. And Stella Sachs going coast to coast, getting by two players, including Finley LeMay. Just too easy for her. Got that easy deuce in the paint, and just great defense all game long for the Thunder.
Thunder have definitely seen an increase in three-point shooting efficiency thus far tonight.
Absolutely. They entered this game shooting 23% from three this season and have done a great job from beyond the arc. And you already see Bishop Miege coming out of halftime with tons of pressure, active hands defensively, and tried to force the early turnover, but last touch there from LeMay.
Today's second half is brought to you by Aaron Barrett State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And the first thing that popped into my mind when I saw Bishop Miege come out with that pressure, Thunder need to take care of the basketball, Zach. There are no sloppy passes. Each pass need to be crisp.
Definitely need to limit turnovers and just find open looks, because we've been able to knock down shots so far today. And not quite there, but there you find Albright hustling in, as she always does. Unfortunately, out of bounds touching the basketball, so we'll go the Stags' way.
Albright, just such a team player. She does everything that a coach would want. Everything that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Yes, she can score the basketball, but she has so much energy on the floor. She's guarding Mary Grant tonight, one of the best players on the floor.
LeMay misses Grant wide open in the paint.
And the Stags really just need to feed it into McClinton inside the paint, because what the Bishop Miege wants to do right now is get Ireland Sullivan in foul trouble, and she already has two.
Mary Grant with the dish out to LeMay. Can't get the shot off before the shot clock violation. Outstanding defense from the Thunder to start the second half.
Absolutely, just great pressure, getting to their spots when needed in that zone defense. Like we were talking about earlier, Zach, just so weird to not see her Verhulst on the floor right now for Bishop Miege. Kirsten Verhulst, now at Middle Tennessee, graduated last year. Then her other sister, Peyton Verhulst, at Oklahoma, nearing a double-double. She's in the starting five. Then finally, Ashton Verhulst, UCF graduate just a couple years ago.
And Albright stays hot scoring her third 3 of the game here tonight. Thunder lead by 14.
Absolutely. Albright is just being like a microwave tonight, Zach. I mean, she's absolutely burning up so hot from beyond the arc tonight. No one can stop her, including Mary Grant, who's guarding her.
She's just been laying into Mary Grant with this relentless effort on the defensive end.
Absolutely.
This entire half.
And last year she didn't have many varsity minutes, but now is her time to shine, and she's playing amazing varsity minutes here tonight, making all of them count.
And great defensive effort there by the Stags. Forces the ball tipped out of bounds by St. James. And Mary Grant, once again, walk it up to Emmy Albright.
Just look at this pressure here by Albright. I mean, she's all over Mary Grant. She can't go anywhere. She's forced to pass it away to LeMay. It all starts with Albright. Great pressure on their point guard, Mary Grant. Just nothing. The Stags just can't get anything going on offense with this amazing pressure by Albright. It just can't happen.
And Sullivan doing a good job of keeping McClinton out the paint thus far this half. Here's that play they drew up in the first half to find Grant her second 3. Doesn't connect that time. As Sullivan loses control on the layup attempt.
And once again, Emmy Albright getting that rebound. Second chance points, absolutely huge.
Into McClinton.
See, that's exactly what they need to be doing, Zach. They barely feeded Jayla McClinton all game, and they do that right there, and they force a foul from Ireland Sullivan, and that's her third. If Bishop Miege wants to get back into this game, they need to feed Jayla McClinton inside the paint.
So Sullivan has to come out. Robinson is forced to switch on, and that basically takes Robinson out of the game offensively. Great defense by Sullivan there. Forces the missed shot. Ruger in transition.
Yeah, Rieger stepping into a bigger role this season, averaging 6 points per game as well. Definitely a threat from three-point land. She can shoot that ball like no other.
Sack slowing it down now. Setting up something for the corner. It's Albright. Finds the cut from Robinson, who finishes with the right hand.
What a feed. Great pass there from Emmy Albright.
Another overall outstanding possession from the Thunder.
Absolutely. Albright just does a great job facilitating and setting up her teammates for success.
Clinton into the paint and is called for the offensive foul. Great defense by the Thunder.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw that when Sullivan was turned around. Her back was against McClinton on that one. Somehow got turned around to the right way. Thunder get away with that one right there, but key there for St. James as Ireland Sullivan exits. Vietti comes back into this game. Vietti's such a speed demon, Coach Nell likes to say, in transition. And when she's out in transition, it's one dribble, and she's running the other way because she's so quick.
And it's been incredible to see the Thunder's defensive effort, how much it has changed since that first half of the Seaman game. I would love to hear what Coach Snell told them in the halftime to get them playing like this, because it's been relentless.
Yeah, absolutely. And I talked to Coach Snell yesterday, because they had a game on Wednesday, and he said he was proud once again of their defensive and rebounding efforts, because that's what it takes. It all starts on the defensive end. Everyone says defense wins championships. It's cliche now because everyone says it, but defense truly does win you games.
And the offense only getting hotter as the season goes on.
And that's a good sign, because when we get in March, we need to get defensive stops if we're going to play a team like Aquinas.
Sachs for 3, knocks it through. Hasn't had the best shooting season, but having a great night here against the Stags. As Mary Grant tries taking it coast to coast, draws the foul.
Still, you can see Stella Sachs just by her body language. She's very proud of how she's playing right now. Just the confidence level, knocking down a couple shots here tonight, coming off a game when you're not as hot, and she's hot here tonight.
And she's shown great poise all season as just a freshman starting on varsity, rarely subs out of the game.
Absolutely. And that's just a lot on a person anyway. You're a freshman on the varsity basketball team. That has to be a lot of pressure. I'm not going to speak for her, but that's just a lot of pressure if I'm a varsity point guard too, Zach. I mean, you're the point guard. You're leading the offense. You have to know all of the plays back to back. I mean, that is super hard, and she does it very, very well, and she's a great person as well.
Does a great job at taking care of the basketball. Robinson will be called for the travel. Thunder lead by 17 right now. 3 minutes left in this third quarter.
And the Thunder just really playing a complete game so far. Yes, only third quarter, 3:30 to go. But they have finished on the offensive side of the ball, Zach. They have been finishing those layups with not as many miss as they did on Wednesday night.
Great shot there by number 15, Gabby Calderon for the Stags. Looking to get them back into this one.
Absolutely. Singleton calls Gabby Calderon, goes 110% every play. She's super fast.
And Sachs keeps it coming. Another three.
I mean, Stella Sachs can do that. I played club basketball with her, and she is such a great three-point shooter, Zach. I'm telling you, she can shoot that ball behind the arc when it's her night, and she's going to stay on that. Like I was saying, it's a microwave. She's staying on that the whole game.
It seems like everyone on the Thunder can shoot tonight. And here's another steal from Sachs with the layup.
Look at that. Transition. That was a steal, transition bucket. Absolutely huge. 21st steal of the season for Sachs.
And Grant just looking to make something happen. Gets the mid-range floater to go. And here come the Thunder again. Sachs with it. Over to Albright. Pulls it again. Just short. Calderon gets it over to Grant. Finds McClinton. Spin move, short. Rebound ripped away by Robinson. Driving. Albright will be fouled. The jump shot attempt in transition.
Great, strong rebound there from Robinson. Just ripped it away from that Miege player's hands and went the other way and just fed it to Albright. Now she's at the free throw line.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center. From athletes to parents to grandparents, you deserve to move pain-free for the people and moments that matter most. Take back your strength. This is freedom. Learn more at freedomttc.com. Albright misses a pair of free throws there. Reaching foul on Ganson in transition.
Mila Simmons looking to check into this game for the very first time. And she'll come in for Albright. And Jayla McClinton said the team is going to need to work harder on defense because they don't have a big team like they did last year with Verhulst in the front court.
To end McClinton, quadruple teamed.
I mean, you got to do it if I'm the Thunder. I mean, not one person is going to stop her.
Offensive rebound by Miege, and Sammy Schleichler puts it through. Thunder by 15. Vietti finds Sachs again in the corner. Shoots a deep three. Just too strong. Rebound Sullivan. Back out to Sachs. The timeout will be called by Coach Snell.
Good couple of possessions there for the Thunder. Unfortunate there are 2 offensive rebounds there from the Stags, but they've got the next one. Thunder just need to play clean basketball. Last year, Bishop Miege was denied their 6th straight title from a powerful Wellsville team, and Jayla McClinton said she still thinks about that loss to Wellsville in the state title game and says it still haunts her. And during the offseason, she worked on her three-point shooting, mid-range, driving, just expanding her game to all 5 levels and just wants to get more blocks. And I listened to a podcast on the Sunflower Smack Show. Definitely go listen to them. Covers girls basketball, Toto, and the odds. And I listened to that podcast for the Bishop Miege preview. And something that the Oz asked, or Toto asked, was like, what game are you most looking forward to? Jayla McClinton, Mary Grant, and I believe Scarlett Singleton, they all said St. James Academy. And this is their game, and the Thunder are getting the best of them right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a great listen. I, too, have heard the show many times as the Thunder coming out of the timeout, looking to make something happen on the offensive end.
Simmons with the three-point shot, and she will be fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line for 3 attempts here.
Great opportunity here for the Thunder to extend their lead. Unforced error on Miege there, committing the foul.
Absolutely. This is Lila Simmons' first free throw attempt of the season.
Knocks the first one through. 2 to come.
And Finley LeMay was also on that podcast as well that said she was looking forward to this game. And you know one thing they said? They said they love the band here at St. James. And I appreciate that because the band is absolutely amazing here at St. James Academy. It feels like a college basketball game, or at least in the football season, college football game.
Always a great time hearing the band blow your eardrums out while you're trying to talk to your buddies. Some great work there. Simmons knocks them all through. And Thunder lead by 17 with just 40 seconds to go in this third quarter.
And that's just a testament to their defense and finishing at the paint.
LeMay gets it into the paint, out to McClinton, looking to drive. A foul will be called on, it looks like, Ireland Sullivan. It is her 4th foul. This is a 15 foul, so McClinton should go to the line.
And right now, Bishop Miege needs to take advantage right now. They need to feed the ball to their big girl, Jayla McClinton. They have not been doing that all game. And I'm a little bit surprised because if they feed the ball to Jayla McClinton all game, I think this game could have been a little bit closer. But I'm happy as a Thunder fan that we're winning right now. But I'm just saying, McClinton is very unstoppable on the offensive side of things, and they have not been feeding her the ball a lot this game. But that's also a testament to Ireland Sullivan's defense as well. She's getting in front of her.
It's been great defense all around, especially from the Thunder in the paint here tonight.
And I'm loving how it's consistent as well, because on Wednesday when they played Topeka Seaman, I mean, it was great all game, but especially in that second half. And I'm loving how they're continuing on to those defensive efforts in this one. It's easy for a team to just stop right there, but they have the same energy, and they've had the same energy for all 3 quarters. Thunder need to be aware of the clock here. 13 seconds left.
Ganson shot is swatted away by LeMay. Let's see if the Thunder can find some points here on the inbound with just 9 seconds to go in this third quarter. Here's Robinson. Loses the ball on the drive. And here's Miege in transition. Heave is nowhere close. We'll bring you to the end of the third quarter. St. James 50, Bishop Miege 35. You are watching St. James Academy basketball live on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We will be right back after this. DePasquale Moore is a proud supporter of the student athletics at St. James Academy. Basketball teaches teamwork, perseverance, commitment, and sacrifice. Learn more at dmlawusa.com.
And we saw, I just want to do a little player spotlight here for Bishop Miege. Lucille Schweitzer, saw her a little bit earlier in this game. She's committed to the University of Indianapolis. She plays for the Texas Nationals girls 2027 team down in Texas, and she is a very good lacrosse player going to the University of Indianapolis next year. And something Mike Allen said as well is they don't really have a lot of basketball players on this team. Only 3 of them play AAU ball, which is club ball, and all the others play like soccer and lacrosse. And he said that's a good thing because that means they have a ton of athleticism on the floor.
LeMay with the 3 off, and Sachs gets the rebound, pushing it ahead to Vietti. Heave over to Ganson. Finds Robinson, who can't finish at the rim.
Yeah, that would have been a tough finish there, but good decision there from Ganson, passing that one up to give to Robinson. There's too much pressure on behind there from McClinton, just couldn't get it up in time.
Good job by Vietti there, poking the ball away from Grant. Slow down the Stags' momentum in transition.
Rieger will come in for Tatum Ganson. Rieger with great minutes here tonight, especially on the defensive side of things. Great finish there from Mary Grant, and one. Just a little too slow on the backside was Rieger.
Yeah, great play there right out the inbound. Easy 2 for Mary Grant, and the foul.
Unfortunately, just caught Caroline Rieger just sleeping right there, which is easy to do because you don't think anyone's going to go on that backside. But that's just honestly a great pass from that inbound.
Great play design by Coach Allen and the Stags. Gets the 3-point play. Cuts the lead down to 12.
And you're seeing this full court pressure. This is why they have 25 state championships, guys. I mean, they have great full court pressure. And when you can break it, St. James will make you pay. Stella Sachs with the triple.
Seen some absolute flamethrower-esque shooting from on the arc for the Thunder. Has kept this lead healthy for most of the second half. McClinton, though, finds the 2.
And you see every time, Zach, she keeps that ball up by her head so no one can knock it away. Great up and under there from Elle Robinson, finishing that 2 right by McClinton.
Always hard to get around McClinton with that wingspan.
Absolutely.
Shot blocking ability.
But that's
Robinson showcases it there.
That's just a great move. And it's hard with that up and under to drag your back foot, but good job there from Robinson not traveling.
McClinton too strong under the rim. Thunder bringing the ball up in transition. Robinson working on LeMay.
And
travel will be called.
Yep, and she was trying to do that up and under move like we were just talking about. Just drag that back foot. So easy to do because she had to hold that pivot foot down. She lifted it up. Unfortunate turnover there for the Thunder. .6:10 left to go here, Zach. Thunder only up 15. The Stags really just need to feed the ball inside right now to McClinton. I mean, you kind of have a mismatch with Robinson right now guarding McClinton, but Clinton just needs to post up if the Stags want to get back into this game.
Great take and floater there from Mary Grant. We've seen that many times tonight. Seems to be her go-to score. And it's keeping Miege alive in this one. And an air ball there, but the ball stolen right back. Robinson under the basket. Finishes strong over Schliebler.
Just like you said, Zach, that was a strong finish there from Robinson. Muscles it up and in for the easy 2. Thunder extending their lead here. Just needs to get stops on D.
Grant dishes it off for the easy 2. And Coach Allen wants a timeout.
As he should. I mean, they're only down 13. You set up that full court pressure. That has caused some nightmares for some teams this season. Bishop Miege 5-2 on the year.
Thunder up 13 here with 5 minutes to go. Let's take a look at some of the big plays of the second half.
You see just a great pass inside there from Vietti, and then a great feed there. Stella Sachs wide open. Mary Grant just sagging off Sachs. Sachs is going to make that all day long. Then you see Robinson going to work in the paint. Easy up and under on LeMay. Finishing that easy deuce. Nothing the Stags could do about that one. Robinson just way too strong. And then Vietti, Coach Snell says all this time, he's a pest defensively, especially in the front court right there when they were inbounding the ball there. Tegan Vietti, such a great team player out here. Just a great pickup from St. James Academy. She was at Blue Valley Southwest a couple years ago, and now she's here.
Well, high school transfer portal action. College football transfer portal definitely going crazy.
Yeah. Did you see earlier Chambliss didn't get his, he wanted 6th year of eligibility, and they didn't, whatever it's called. I don't grant it.
Fortunately, Trinidad Chambliss.
Yep, they lost last night, sadly.
Yeah.
I was very sad. I wanted Ole Miss to win, but it's okay. But now we got Indiana, Oregon. I love Fernando Mendoza. He's a really good quarterback.
Coming out of the timeout, Thunder holding on to this double-digit lead.
And Mally Ursic in this game now for Vietti.
And Robinson gets LeMay with the same move again.
Absolutely.
Draws the foul.
Robinson, that's her go-to move, the Euro step and the up and under. And she gets those two each and every possession down the floor. She uses one of those moves, and she gets to the free throw line.
She misses the first one. Want to let you know the Catholic Education Foundation provides scholarships to children from low-income families so they can attend a Catholic school in the Archdiocese of Kansas City in Kansas. This school year, the CEF will provide over 2,000 scholarships, totaling over $5.5 million. All CEF-funded students would not be able to attend Catholic schools without scholarships. The CEF is helping to keep many schools open in the Archdiocese of Kansas in Kansas. To sponsor a student in need, contact the Catholic Education Foundation at cefks.org. McClinton dishes to LeMay. Rattles out. Fight for the rebound. And strong finish from Schleidler there.
What a rebound there, Zach, from Schleider. I mean, that was a big-time rebound. You got to give her credit for that one as Robinson swats it away. Not in my home court.
Yeah, Gabby Calderon, excellent effort with the steal. Was looking for the layup. But Elle Robinson says, no thank you.
She's like, that's not happening in my gym. No way.
McClinton driving, settles for the jumper. Not to be. Robinson now looking to take it coast to coast. Stripped away by LeMay. Stags in transition. Blocked away. Great stand defensively from the Thunder there. Looking to slow down the game, nurse this lead a little bit. Robinson looking to drive left. Ursic is fouled. Thunder definitely trying to dial up one of their bread and butter inbound plays here. Need a big time shot.
And you always got to watch out for the inbounder, which is Elle Robinson, and watch out for Sachs for a three. It's either the first option is obviously Elle Robinson. The inbounder always causes a lot of trouble. Then you got to watch out for the three-point shooter capability, which is Sachs.
Robinson nowhere to go with the ball. Throws it up to Sachs. It's got Grant on her. Shakes her, gets the lane wide open.
And that was all because Robinson made space. She fed her defender all the way beyond the arc, and Stella Sachs had tons of room. All credit goes to Robinson for making the space there from Sachs, and Sachs just finishing.
On the other end, Schleidler with the and one over Albright, just too tall. Both these teams punching back and forth here in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Now it's going to come down to, in the remaining 3:40 left to go, who can get stops on defense. Everyone has been scoring the basketball here in the last 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. It's going to be who's getting stops and making their free throws.
St. James pushing the pace here. Stoppage of sorts. Ruger checks in for Ersic after some confusion. Looks like having some issues with the scores table.
Like we were talking about earlier, Jayla McClinton and Grant play on the same AAU team, which is Della Lamb. They got some absolute big-time players on their club team. Asia Lee goes to Olathe North, plays for Florida. She's committed to Florida State University. And then London Parker, the Arizona State commit. And then two others, Destiny Amenahu, one of the top players in the Midwest, and Brielle May. So they play with some big-time talent, and you can see that play out, just their knowledge of the game with McClinton and Grant out here.
Off the shoe of a Miege player, ball will remain with the Thunder. Shot clock at 21.
Thunder really just need to take care of the basketball and score on the offensive end right here.
Sachs with the ball. Finds Ruger off a back screen. Stolen away by Grant.
Something cannot happen because Miege is dangerous in transition, especially with Grant with the ball in her hand.
LeMay, deep three, just short. Rebound Robinson. Now Thunder in attack mode. Ireland Sullivan, easy two in transition.
Great job there from Robinson. That was just a good feed by her to get Sullivan with that open look. As the Thunder extend their lead here by 13. It seems like it's been a 13-point lead like this whole game. Just a great job there from Robinson getting that feed to Sullivan. Just too quick in transition.
This third quarter especially, Miege has really woken up offensively, and yet the Thunder keep answering back.
Absolutely.
Not allowing the momentum to swing the other way.
And Jayla McClinton came out firing at the start of the fourth quarter, got many points on the stat sheet for her, but just can't get any stops. And that's really what's been hurting Miege here tonight. I mean, they're not stopping Elle Robinson and Ireland Sullivan, which were the key players for this game. They need to get paint touches, and they got paint touches all game long, which is just a great sign. Just feeding the basketball inside, getting them paint touches. And this season, they haven't really been finishing efficiently at the rim, but tonight they have, which is absolutely key, because Bishop Miege, I would compare them to St. Thomas Aquinas. And if we were not finishing at the rim here tonight, this would be a whole different story.
Coming out the full timeout here. Mary Grant now bringing the ball up for the Stags.
They need to get McClinton the ball here, Zach.
Thunder showing the zone defensive look, seen the boys team show often.
See, Zach, it works absolutely every time. I'm telling you, if they gave McClinton the ball early in the first quarter, they would be leading right now. Just unfortunate, but it all happened because the Thunder were playing that zone defense, which is forcing the Stags to shoot threes.
And that zone defense unfortunately switched Emmy Albright onto Jayla McClinton, which is a near impossible task for Albright, standing at only about 5'5".
Absolutely, and you got to play for injury prevention at that point there, Zach, because I mean you don't want to get an elbow to the face. That's very dangerous right there.
Yeah, McClinton hit her with one quick bump, and just history from there.
Bishop Miege has a quick turnaround tomorrow with the game on Saturday. Then the Thunder play St. Michael the Archangel on Tuesday. So a quick turnaround for both of these teams, but not as quick as for St. James at a game on Wednesday.
Miege once again coming out in this press, easily broken by the Thunder. Robinson to Sachs.
They got to use all the shot clock here, Zach. I mean, you have 35 seconds for a reason. Set up your play at 10.
Yeah, Ruger in no rush here. Gets it over to Sachs, who drives baseline. Out to Sullivan. Great move there from Sullivan to get the 2. And once again, Thunder not letting Miege take any momentum away.
Absolutely. Ireland Sullivan completely unstoppable. Way too easy. Sullivan having herself a night.
This game here tonight been dominated by offense as Jayla McClinton gets another 2 and another timeout called by Coach Allen. Lead still at 11 with 1:40 to go.
Yep, Mike Allen just calling that timeout right there. Need to set up his full court pressure because Miege still in this game, and they are in this game right now because they're feeding Jayla McClinton in the paint.
Most important thing going forward for the Thunder is just take care of the basketball.
Absolutely.
35 seconds on the shot clock. So it'll be 1-2, just a couple short possessions. You could take the whole clock away.
For sure.
Before Miege is forced to start fouling.
And the efficiency from 3 tonight for the Thunder has been a clear difference maker tonight. Perfect game to find that rhythm, Zach, and this big-time EKL matchup as well. You need to get those points. You need to get those wins over EKL opponents because we already have a loss to Aquinas.
Unfortunately, I don't think these games count as conference games, actually. I think because we played both of them again, but that's exactly what we're talking about. The steal from Miege and the easy 2 cuts the lead below double digits for the first time in a long time. And there, a foul will be called on Grant.
Good pressure there from Mary Grant. Just unfortunate foul. Have fouls to give, so won't send the Thunder to the free throw line. So doesn't hurt anything, just stops the clock. As Ganson looks like she'll come in for Sullivan.
Well, that was their last foul to give. Next foul will send the Thunder to the free throw line. And there it is, I believe.
Yeah.
2 shots upcoming for the Thunder.
Looks like that will be Tatum Ganson going to the free throw line. 2 of 4 on the season, shooting 50%. These are crucial free throws right here. This is what you practice when you're in practice, these free throw attempts in crunch time moments.
Yeah, that off the ball foul. Jayla McClinton, her 4th foul of the game. Certainly, if she fouled out, Miege would have no chance at all at that point.
Absolutely. They just have to feed Grant the ball, but we're not in that situation quite yet. We'll talk about it if we get there.
Ganson, poised as ever, knocks down the first. And the second for the Thunder. Sullivan checks back in for Ganson. And just 1:23 left. Miege trailing by 11. Grant will bring the ball up the floor.
Good talking there from Robinson, telling that a screen's coming.
Great box out by Ireland Sullivan to allow Robinson to get the rebound. Takes it all the way, almost gets the and one, but will be sent to the line. Mary Grant can't quite get in position to draw the charge.
Good drive there from Robinson. Went up there with a full head of speed. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a charge as well there, Zach. Looked like Robinson got a little bit of knee into Grant. Looks like she did, but she's at the free throw line now. Shooting 75% from the free throw line this season, 7 of 9.
Mary Grant, step away two, no good. The putback by Schleidler is through. Lead still at 10, under a minute to go.
Thunder need to take care of the basketball right here. No sloppy turnovers, cannot afford giving the Stags the ball in transition.
Miege appears to not want to foul at this point. And Robinson takes the ball through a wide open paint. Can't finish, but drained valuable clock off on that possession. McClinton will find the and one. Will send Ireland Sullivan off for the game. Lead at 8.
Ireland Sullivan, unfortunate foul there, but she's done a great job tonight containing Jayla McClinton. Contained her for the most part in the first half, and then obviously in the second half, Miege's trying to get back into this game, so obviously they're going to feed it to McClinton. Ireland Sullivan, great night for her, both ends of the floor. Get in some big-time threes as well to extend the Thunder's lead. So McClinton's now at the line for one, trying to complete that three-point play. Sullivan gets a big ovation from the crowd.
McClinton been just as good as advertised tonight.
Absolutely.
Dominating with the ball. Just can't find a ton of help, or just not enough help to overcome this Thunder team. He's played tremendously, especially down the stretch here. Miege will foul and send Ganson to the line.
Ganson 2 of 2 on the night, trying to make it 4-4. Be big if she could knock down these 2 free throws, extend the lead by 9.
Knocks down the first. Her whole team comes to congratulate her. Four for 4 on the night. Lead is at 9.
Absolutely money from the free throw line. That's absolutely huge for the Thunder. Just stay straight up here if I'm the Thunder. That's what they do.
And the steal by Elle Robinson, trying to get it into McClinton, will bring this game to a close. Huge win for your SJA Thunder. 69-60 over Bishop Miege.
Huge is an understatement. What a big-time win for the Thunder. I mean, that was absolutely amazing game from St. James Academy. I mean, Bishop Miege is a great program. They don't have 25 state championships for a reason, and they have great players with Jayla McClinton and Mary Grant, and the Thunder just shut them down here tonight. Ireland Sullivan, Elle Robinson, the keys to this game. They got paint touches, and most importantly, they finished the easy ones at the rim.
And I think most importantly, as our Shields offensive player of the game will go to Stella Sachs, the freshman point guard, knocked down some huge threes, some big steals and layups throughout the second half. Really propelled us to this victory.
Absolutely. Those 3-point shots were really big for the Thunder. Just a great confidence booster for her as well.
And on defense, our Shields defensive player of the game will go to Ireland Sullivan, having the toughest task of guarding Jayla McClinton throughout the game, forced her to miss shots and forced the Stags to go elsewhere with the ball.
Absolutely, and sometimes it's a bad thing. Some people might say why you foul out, but I'm going to say it's a good thing tonight. She was physical in the paint with the Stags' best player with McClinton. She handled the pressure and physicality really well.
And St. James completes this 3-game stretch, 3-0 this week, and will play St. Michael's next week. But that's all for us. Take care and God bless.